Hello and welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I'm Deirdre, and today I'm doing zone cleaning, and it's zone 3 for me, which is my bedroom and study. And when I talk about zones, it's the one that works for me, because that's the whole process, is what works for you in your home, what works for me in mine. And I don't believe in having anything that's very tightly controlled or prescribed so that you've got to adhere to a specific sort of regime. Honestly, some of them I think, oh goodness, I don't have one of those. Do I have to go out and buy one so I can clean it? So yeah, no, this isn't like that. This is about making it work for you in your home. So for me, this is my bedroom, and next door is my study. And this time when I'm zone cleaning, I'm really focusing on doing a declutter first and a bit of organisation before I actually start cleaning. Now, it doesn't have to take long. I'm sort of aiming to take 15-20 minutes max and do a quick reorganisation, because we're coming into summer here in Australia, and I want to switch out my winter boots and my Ugg boots and things like that that hopefully I will not need again until autumn, though today is a bit chillier, so I'm squeezing in an extra turtleneck day, because I love my turtlenecks. So that's what I'm going to do first. I think, well, how much time do I have, and what specifically do I need to get done that would make next week easier? And for me, that's, you can't see, I've got a pile of runners down here on the floor. I need somewhere to put my runners, and that's because I've got my Ugg boots in there and I've got my winter boots in there, and I need to pull those out, clean the shelves and put things back in. Now, they're a bit frustrating, these shelves, because they are very deep and quite, I don't know, what would you call that, short height wise. Anyway, so you have to sort of reach in and out. So the things that I use less frequently, like really high heels. Oh, hang on, I think you're crooked. Or you might say that you're not crooked and I am. I was. Okay, I am now no longer crooked. So the things like my heels and things that I would wear occasionally, or less often than I used to, they go in the back and keeps them dust free and they're shut away. And anything that I will use on a day-to-day basis, like my runners and my Birkenstocks and a couple of pairs of slides, those sorts of things can come forward and be in the front row. This is what my bedroom looks like at the moment. See, perfectly tidy. It just needs dusting, all the normal stuff. But this is the thing that needs to be done now, which is, well, not up there, that's where I keep my jeans and things and my bags, but down here, just a pile of shoes. So that's going to be task number 1.
Imagine a world where we all belong, where no one's left out, dressed in our finest, walking the walk.
What I've got is I just put all my shoes in a basket to bring them through. So I've got sort of all the summer shoes that aren't trainers. I'm just going to start popping them in. Now, you know my love affair with my red boots, and they're so comfortable, ridiculously. They are incredibly comfortable to wear. So they can go in the back, but ready to come out at any time. So just a good pair of black, fundamentally incredibly useful heels. So they're dusted off and they can go in. Best thing I did with these was I went up a size, because I was wearing them to a summer wedding, and it worked beautifully, because so often when you're wearing heels in summer your feet get sore, but they didn't at all, because I was warned to go up a size and they felt too big when I bought them, but when I was actually wearing them they were fine. These are just a nice, really classic beige pair, and honestly, summer, winter, anytime. Now, useful summer slides. These are a nice pair, just a little snakeskin pair that can go in the front there. Here are another pair of my pets for summer. Okay, I was chatting to you and it wasn't recording. So I put in here, I've just put up here, I've put this really nice pair of Topshop I like a mesh. Really, really nice. I'll show you. You can see the hand in there. And so they're light and they're airy and they are so comfortable. So I've got those up there. This is just a nice pair of Skechers that I can wear at any time. So I'll pop the Vans in the back. Cons can go in the front, and they can come in the front here. A pair of thongs just there. And my Birks, which are an absolute reach for all the time. And that's much better. Now that I've spent my I suppose it was about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes decluttering and organising the shoe storage, now I'm just going to get on to the normal quick clean, and I'll do the extra things that are part of doing it for once a month, which is, you know, I do the cobwebs and I make sure that I do the window and the screen. The normal things like dusting I do all the time, and I always vacuum this room at least once a week, but I will do those as well. It's just a dusty room, dusty area, and but first things first, I'll do the cobwebs.
Imagine a world where we all belong, where no one's left out, dressed in our finest, walking the walk. Ooh, imagine what we could do. Happy days be our guests, happy days manifest. Let's stand together, put a smile on our faces, fill us up with your grace and make us better. Dress us for all weather. No need to seek shelter, everyone's free, and the best they can be. Tall grass sing songs and trees play a symphony. Ooh, imagine what we could do. Happy days be our guests, happy days manifest. Let's stand together, put a smile on our
And there we go, all nice and clean and tidy. I forgot to show you that I vacuumed the edges of the carpet with a small handheld vax, just a little one, and it just gets into the corners really nicely for me. And then I just went round the baseboards, the skirting boards with a damp cloth, and that's all clean. So clean, dusted, window clean, all the dust gone. And when I do my change my bed on Monday, I will switch over to my summer doona over there, and with tidy shoes. I do like that. That's very nice. Well, it's better than it was. How about that? Let's just always aim to be better than it was. Yes, this little fella has just wandered in. Hello. It's day 2 of my Zone 3 cleanup, and this is my study. And really, it's not too bad. I could probably get away, excuse me, I could probably get away with a quick dust and a vacuum and call it okay. I've just got this cat who wants some attention, and this is not my cat. You know this, don't you? This is the neighbour's cat. The balcony door is open and he just wanders in. He knows where he lives. He knows he doesn't live here. He just enjoys a bit of company, a bit of variety in life, I think. So it's just a bit, you know, a few things on the, yes, shh, just a few things on the floor, but this is just a basket of exercise things that sits here. I've got a little bag of things for my grandbaby over here, because, you know, Christmas is coming and all that. And this is something that I will share with you on Instagram. So if you don't follow me yet on Instagram, please do, because starting on December the 1st, I will be opening one of these a day and sharing it with you on Instagram Live. It's just such a a nice sort of place to share an advent calendar. This is the Kiehl's one, and I just thought it would be fun to do it on Instagram Live and say, hey, here's one. Shh, be quiet. This is, you know, today's one. And then it's not a big deal. I don't have to edit and sort of try to bulk it out and put fluff on it and make it too big. So I thought if I just do this without the cat, that will make it easy for me, and yet you can also have the fun of seeing what's in behind these doors, and a bit of a hint, they're all Kiehl's things. I thought this was such a cute one and had good reviews, so excuse me, Tom, thank you, dear. Good boy. He does match the decor rather well, doesn't he? Hey? Are you beautiful? You're stealing the show, you know that, don't you? Yes, of course you know that. As if you wouldn't. Are you pretty? Yes. Can't think why he comes in here, can you? I think he gets a bit of attention. Just a little bit. Now, as I was saying, everything here is fine. And if I wanted to, I could just whisk around and do a quick clean. I don't think I'll get to the window today, but because it's actually quite late. It's 7:30, quarter to 8, something like that. Look at the light outside still. It's great. I love summer. I love summer. But what I thought I'd do... See, this is fine. This is just a plank that I use for something else. These are all fine. Nicely organised. That's fine. Nicely organised. Look how tidy this is. No, it's not. It's full of stuff, and some of that stuff, whoops, come on, focus, there we go, and some of that stuff, in here really needs to go, and I thought that I would set the timer for 15 minutes and go through as much as I can get through in terms of keep or toss, because it's paper. Keep, toss, or do something with. File, how about file, work on, and toss? And that way I can get these 2 boxes maybe whittled down to 1. I don't know, we'll see. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my first job. And you're not going to see me today. I'm actually barefoot and in fluffy yoga pants. Well, pants that I wore to yoga and went for a long walk in. So that's what I'm about to do now. I'm going to pop you on the tripod and we're going to sit down on the floor and I'm going to get these out of the way. But quickly, before I lose the light, which is just gorgeous, as I say, it's quarter to 8. This is still sunlight. I love it. And but I thought I'd show you this, which people in Australia will understand, but if you are from anywhere else you may not. Look at this. It's a tree that is pure gold. It's the wonderful Grevillea robusta, the silky oak, and that colour is its flower. Look at that. They're sort of these wonderful fuzzy toothed things. Absolutely glorious. The closest one to me. I mean, they're amazing. The whole tree, as you get higher and higher, it gets better and better. The only downside is that I'm not the only one who likes it. The flying fox bats absolutely love it. Okay, whoops, I should line up on these, shouldn't I? I don't think I could bear it if I wasn't straight. It's from about having rugs with stripes on them. Okay, box 1. I'm just going to go through it quickly and take it into piles of throw away, work on, and file. Now, I hope that makes sense. Okay.
You came out of nowhere that first time. Said you were too tired to walk the line. I said then hold up, precious. I can be a goldsmith and you a nomad or a tailor, and we don't have to follow the rules. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything
only thing that actually needs really cleaning in here is my desk, which is all grubby because it's glass. It's got a good glass top. Oops, a bit wobbly. Need to tighten some of the bits up obviously. But yes, it's great. So I'll just give that a good clean. Dust everything off. And now I'm just going to quickly vacuum and it will be fine. That's all I need to do in here. And there we are, it's all done. I hope that you don't mind that I ended up doing it off camera because it's vacuuming, you know, and what it looks like. So everything's dusted, everything is cleaned. I haven't done the window. I will do that next month. Over here I've got that vicious foam roller that breaks up all the fascia when you roll it on yourself. And I've got a few things in here. This one's my particular favourite. This one's a nice one. You just roll your foot with it. And it breaks up all the little tough little bits in your foot. Feels sort of nice because this is quite a soft one. The hard ones doesn't take a bit of work. But that's still really nice to use. I have a couple of those. I've got those down here, things for the grandbaby. And that Kiehl's advent calendar ready to go on Instagram Live as of the 1st of December. My desk is clean and dusted. Everything is clean. This is all dusted, all ready to go. Say goodnight to the sheep. Good night, sheep. See you next time. And over here, this box is my, if I have 5 minutes, I will get into this one. And that one is, that one's to file. This one is to sort through and do, not sort through because I know it's in there now, but to get things done if I have 5 minutes. And 5 minutes means get in there, grab the top something, fix it, throw it, or file it. And that'll be done. Right, and there we are. Study is back to just a nice place to be. There's always something else I could do, but it's not going to be done this month. And that's my Zone 3 cleaning complete for another month. And no, I am no longer in my apartment. I am in a country town called Dalesford up in Victoria, and I'm in a very simple but lovely cabin for the weekend. And this is the bush behind me, and you can hear, sometimes you might hear loudspeakers because they're fire people are practicing down in the valley. It's a water point, there's a creek down there, and I will, you know, bring you back to places like this along the way. So if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to be here for zones 4 and 5, and for the advent calendar on Instagram you have to go here to see that on Instagram Live. That will be starting on December the 1st, but that's a little way away. And just now I'll sign off but let you see where I am and have a look at the bush. This is, apart from the fact that there is a fire truck, you can just see peeking through down there, but this is pretty standard for Australian bush. Isn't it gorgeous? This is a little township, so it backs onto a national park, and this is what I woke up to this morning. There were birds calling and yes, kookaburras, but I stayed in bed and watched the bush from bed, which was rather nice. And now we're heading off for brunch, and I will sign off and I will see you absolutely in zone 4 and maybe a little earlier. So thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.